There are women who do not chase. They do not chase a man's validation, his affection, or his attention, yet somehow they linger in a man's mind, like the scent of rain before it falls, an intoxicating promise of a storm. Men will spend a lifetime searching for these women, not realizing that the very quality that eludes their grasp is the one that keeps them coming back. You see, some women do not chase, and yet they possess a certain magnetism that can consume a man's thoughts, turning his world upside down and leaving him forever changed. Let's explore this further. Some women do not chase, and yet a man will always want what he cannot have. This is a universal truth. It transcends cultures, time periods, and social norms. Just think about it. In every era, there has been the archetype of the unattainable woman, the one who captivates a man's attention and refuses to be confined within the boundaries of his desire. These women operate from a place of internal wholeness. They understand their own worth and refuse to diminish themselves to fit into someone else's narrative. They do not need a man's love to validate their existence. Instead, they find fulfillment in their own passions, dreams, and aspirations. For many men, this kind of woman is a challenge, a puzzle to be solved, a conquest to be claimed. But in reality, it is precisely this challenge that makes them irresistible. The more a man desires to possess them, the more elusive they become, leading him on a wild goose chase that often ends in heartbreak or disillusionment. A woman who does not chase awakens something primal in a man's soul, a desperate longing for what he believes he cannot attain. It stirs his competitive instincts, pushing him to prove himself, to become better in order to be worthy of her. However, such improvement often comes at a cost, as it frequently leads him away from his original path and into a world of pretense and artificiality. But here's the paradoxical truth. While men may yearn for the woman who does not chase, they often fail to recognize her true essence. They mistake her stillness for coldness, her independence for arrogance, and her quiet strength for passivity. In their desperation to possess her, they project their own desires and expectations onto her, ultimately creating a fantasy that has little resemblance to the woman who does not chase. In reality, this woman is a force of nature, wild and untamable, free and unconfined. She does not conform to societal expectations or gender roles. She marches to the beat of her own drum, unafraid of what others may think or say. Many men are intimidated by this kind of woman. They prefer the ones who fit neatly into their preconceived notions of femininity, who play the role of the perfect lady and cater to their every need. The woman who does not chase, however, does not play by these rules. She challenges a man's perspective, forcing him to confront his own biases and limitations. Her mere presence disrupts his carefully constructed world, shaking his beliefs and values to their core. This disruption can be unsettling, even threatening to a man who has not yet developed the emotional resilience and self-awareness to handle such a powerful force. And so it is that the woman who does not chase remains an enigma to most men, a mystery that they can never truly solve or comprehend. Her ways are not their ways, and her thoughts are not their thoughts. She is a reminder that life is not a game to be won, but a journey to be experienced. In the end, it is not the woman who chases after a man who captures his heart, but the one who runs her own race with unwavering determination and passion. The woman who does not chase is the embodiment of this spirit. She is the one who runs her own race, who dances to her own music, who paints her own masterpiece. And while men may come and go, lost in their own desires and projections, she remains steadfast, rooted in her own truth. She does not chase because she already knows that she is the prize. We would love to hear your thoughts. Do you find this kind of woman intriguing? Why or why not? Share your thoughts below.